Hello friends, I welcome you all to this session on C programming. Basically, we in this particular playlist, we are solving problems using Python programming. So in this lecture, what we'll be doing is we'll be learning that how to print Fibonacci series or how to evaluate Fibonacci series. So before that, what is Fibonacci series? So it is basically 1, 1, 2, then 3, then 5, 8, 13, and so on. So to understand this, you have to introduce one zero also. So now this is what Fibonacci series is. So to know the next number in the Fibonacci series, you have to add previous two numbers. So if you add these two, what you will be getting is 1. That is what the next number is. Likewise, if you add these two numbers, then you will be getting the next number. If you add these two numbers, then you will be getting the next number. And likewise, you will be getting the next number. So the next number, let's say it is Fn, okay, is what? It is the previous two numbers. So if this is Fn, then this is F previous, so let us call it F1, and this is F previous, so let us call it F0. So it is nothing but F0 plus F1. So now let me make a table F0, F1 and F new. Now this table will help you in understanding exactly how this Fibonacci series is printed. So let us start with 0 and then 1. So what is this new number? It is nothing but the sum of these two. So this will become 1. Then what will happen if you look this thing closely, that once this 2 comes, then we have to add these two to get this. So the role of, so every number in this will get shifted right. So what will happen, this F1 will now become F0 and this F new will now become F1. Now you add them up. What is the output? It is 2. Then in the next set, this F1 will become F0 and this Fn will become F1. So this is 2 plus 1, 3. Then what? Then in the next step, this F1 will become F0, that is 2, and Fn will become F1, that is 3. So 5. So what are we getting? We are getting this. So this is our Fibonacci series. So this is the procedure. What is the procedure? After you add this, then you make your F1 as F0. So F0 will be taking the place of F1 and this F1 will be taking the place of Fn. Once this is done, do it. So in this way, this particular program works. Okay. So let us crudely solve this. So Fibonacci series of n terms. So if I am having n terms, now this has to be understood again. So how many terms do my Fibonacci series have right now? It is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So remember, these first two terms are already there. That means you will be starting with this and then you will be evaluating. So if the question was to evaluate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's say 6 terms, first 6 terms of Fibonacci series, then you have to run a loop for this 6 minus 2. So if the series is, let's say, 10 terms, then the loop should be running this minus 2 because 2 terms you have already taken. Okay. So with this understanding, let us make the program. It is very simple program. So first we'll be starting with F0. Or first take the number till how many terms you require. So printf, input, enter the number of terms. Then you have to type cast it. Now let's take f naught as 0 and f1 as 1 for the starting. Then how many that you have to, then you have to do what? Then you have to run a loop for how many iterations? Yes, you are right. It is minus 2. So n minus 2. So let us run a for loop. So for I in range starting will be 0, doesn't matter, because we are not using this index for the purpose of evaluation. We are just using this index for counting the number of terms. That's it. So it is n minus 2. Why minus 2? Because 2 terms we are already having here. Then what? Then we will be evaluating new. What is that new? So new will be the f naught plus f1. Okay. Now you have to print this new. Okay. Then what? Then you have to do what? You have to make this arrangement. That is, f1 will now become f naught and fn will become f1. So f naught will be assigned with f1 and f1 will be assigned with fn. That's it. Done. Now you are having your Fibonacci series. But the thing is, it will only be printing from this term. These terms will not be printed. So you do what? You print also. Print your f naught as well as f1. Now you will be observing something strange, and here you will be learning something also. So let us run it. Let's say 5 terms I require. So what are the 5 terms? It is 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. Look here. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Okay. Now the thing which you should understand here is, here in this print 0 and 1 is printed. But what about this? Why it is printing in next line? Because by default after this particular print statement the cursor will go to the next line. So how to bring this cursor onto the same line? You have to say end and then that's it. So if you do this and now run it, let's say 5 terms, so it will be coming up. Now again, what has happened? This is bringing the cursor down. So here also you have to bring this thing up. Let's say 5 terms, and now this is your series. If you want, you can also insert comma. So what you do here is, and then comma here also and here also, so that it looks like series. Oh, what is the mistake I have done? Oh, I missed one comma here. So if I run it now, so it is 0, 1, 1, 2 and 3. Why extra space? Because of this. So if you run again, that is what you are getting: 0, 1, 1, 2, 3. That's it. So let's say I require 10 terms. Simply give 10. So these are 0, 1, sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 terms in the Fibonacci series. So the concept is that these first two will be remaining as such. Then this term will be nothing but the sum of these two. Then this term will be sum of these two. 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 And this term will be sum of these two, and so on. So that's it. So friends, I think now you will be in a position to write your code for Fibonacci series. So in this lecture, till this point only, thank you very much for watching it.